Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Jim Graphics. So in today's video we'll be looking at how to design this simple unique seminar e-flyer in coreldraw. So if you're new to this channel, please, my name is Jim, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Alright, always don't forget to give my video a thumbs up. It helps my video and my channel grow, guys. So in this video will be kind of a simple one because it's more of text. Alright, so you will learn more of text alignment and more of unique designs. Alright, so how to make your, sometimes you don't even need much to make your design look good. Sometimes plain backgrounds make your designs pop. Alright, so as you can see, I've taken out the background of this image. So if you don't know how to take out background in Photoshop or in coreldraw, please don't forget, go and check out my previous videos. I have a video where you can learn how to take out background in Photoshop and in coreldraw. I'm going to put the link somewhere around here so you can click on it and go and check it out. So without any further ado, let's get straight to the video. Welcome to coreldraw, guys. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to change our paper size. So to do this, all you need to do is just come over to your property bar and locate your property bar. All right, this is your property bar here. So locate unit. Then mine is already on inches, but if yours is not on inches, make sure it's on inches. All right, so the size we'll be working with is 7 by 7 inches. So just come over to your page dimension and change to 7 by 7, then click enter on your keyboard, and this is what you're going to have, guys. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to bring in our rectangle tool and draw a box this way. So the next thing we're going to do, guys, as you can see, is not actually fitted to frame. All right, so to make it fit to frame, guys, all you need to do is come over again to your page dimension. Make sure you're selecting the rectangle. All right, so give it 7 by 7 inches. All right, guys, so this is what you are going to have. So the next thing we're going to do, guys, is we're going to remove this black stroke which we had earlier. So to remove the black stroke, come over to this sign over here. I don't know what to call it anyway, so I don't know the name. All right, so right click on it and select set outline color. If you don't have this version, guys, DM me on IG. I'm going to put my handle over here on the screen for you guys to DM me. For those who have not replied their own, please, I'm going to do that. I'm sorry for the delay. I'm going to do that. All right, but I believe I've given out lots and lots more of people the link for where to download this, but I think I'm going to put the link in my community tab so you can check it out there. All right, so the next thing we're going to do now is we're going to import our stock images for this tutorial. So to do that, right click over here. So once you do this, once you right click over here, what you're going to see is import. The shortcut is Ctrl I on your keyboard, or you can come over to the file and locate and import. Is all the same thing. All right, so just for the beginners in case. All right, so you're going to just come over to where your files are saved. All right, so I'm going to import all of this. All right, so we're going to just leave the text because in this notepad that's where the text are. So click on import and basically drop all your stock images here. So the next thing we're going to do is come over to our notepad and locate select all the text we have here. So Ctrl A to select and Ctrl C to copy. Then come over to your text tool and click on it. Then come over to this and just paste it here. Click on this empty space, then use Ctrl V to paste it. So as you can see, our text is pasted here, but we can't actually see it. So I'm going to give it a white color so we can actually have a view of it. So this is what we are going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do, guys, is okay, let's start with I'm going to bring this logo. Then I'm going to place this logo here and kind of reduce this. All right, like I said, guys, sometimes you don't need much to make your design pop. Simplicity is the key, guys. So first of all, let's get a guideline for this work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select my rectangle tool, draw a box here. All right, so let me give it the black stroke so we can see. So I'm going to give it over here 0. Let's say 0.4 by 0.4. all right, you can actually use any number that works for you. All right, so let me just use this for now. All right, so the basic why I'm using this, why I'm putting this guideline is because I want our text and everything to be aligned perfectly. All right, so what you're going to do is just come over to this place and drag. Your ruler is just right here, so just drag it. It will come up. All right, so select this one, and to bring it to this side, you're going to hold shift and select both of this. You're selecting the small box and the big box. All right, so you're going to press letter R on your keyboard so it's going to come over to the right. Letter R for right alignment, and this is what you are going to have, guys. B for bottom, T for top, C for center, E for middle, I guess. Yeah, I guess. So this is what we're going to have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this logo, place it just right here. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut this and paste it over here. Then we're going to give it a black color. All right, so I'm going to cut this from here. All right, so I'm going to reduce this, place it just right here. All right, so this is what we are going to have. So I'm going to reduce it a bit, and we're going to leave that to that. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in this background first of all. All right, this dotted background, we can actually create it, but maybe in the next video. All right, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to right click on it and select power clip, then place it into this frame. Now I'm going to right click on this and select edit power clip to go into this frame, so we can arrange this background very well. So I'm going to place this over here. All right, then I'm going to use my as you can see, we have a sharp corners here, is kind of sharp, so I'm going to use my transparency tool and fade out this part just right here. Then I'm going to bitmap it. If you don't bitmap in CorelDRAW, you can fade out the other parts. Like if I'm trying to fade out this part now, this place is going to reveal. All right, so to make sure we maintain this view, we're going to bitmap it. Go to your bitmap, convert to bitmap, make sure your color mode is on RGB. If you're converting an image, all right, make sure you use RGB. All right, so resolution at 300, then click OK. Then we're going to fade out this part, as you can see, guys. So we're just left with just this part, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to select my rectangle my transparency tool again, and click on this white node we have here. Then I'm going to reduce the opacity of this. I don't need that much, so I think we're good with this. So now we're going to flip this to the left. So I'm going to hold my control, point to this anchor point here, then flip it this way. All right, so if you don't know how to flip, guys, you can basically just drag this place, then use your mirror tool and flip it to the left. All right, this way, and basically it's all the same thing. So this is what you're going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in this I'm going to bring in this one, give it a black color. All right, so it's inviting you to blah 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 blah. So I'm going to place this just right here. Then I'm going to give it an italics. So I'm going to leave it just right there, as small as it is. We don't need it that big, so we're gonna just leave it just right here, and this is what we're going to have. So I'm going to cut this one and paste it here, then give it black color. So the font I'll be using for this one is called Sequel. All right, so the font for this one is called Sequel, but just the light one, not the deep one. So we're going to select just little bit of, just a small, okay, the light one, lights, and okay, we're good with this. So I'm going to break this one over here, then I'm going to scale this up this way, just right there. Then I'm going to place this here. So I'm going to use Ctrl K on my keyboard to break it apart. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this one up, then I'm going to reduce this. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this here, and I'm going to basically scale this up just right here, and let's leave this over here. So make sure it's aligned to this. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to color this. I'm going to come over to this color node over here, and I'm going to come to my color viewer, and I'm going to come over to this. All right, then you know it's an e-flyer, so our color mode should be on RGB. All right, so we're going to drag this just right here. All right, so I'm going to color this. I'm going to give it this color, and we're going to leave this to this. And the next thing I'm going to do, guys, is let me reduce this more. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my rectangle tool, and I'm going to draw a box just right here. All right, so I'm going to place this here. So we're aligning this to this one. All right, I'm making sure it's aligned to this. So let's push this one just that up. All right, so this is what you are going to have. So I'm going to bring this one just right here. All right, so this is what we are going to have. So I'm going to bring in this image, this one. All right, so I'm going to power clip it into this frame. So I'm going to right click and select power clip, then place it into this frame. Then I'm going to right click again, select edit power clip. Then I'm going to scale this up this way. All right, we're going to scale this up just right here, and we're going to leave this to this and click on finish, and this is what we are going to have. So let me adjust this to the middle, and guys, this is what we're going to have. So I'm going to give it this color we have over here, but this color is kind of deep, so I'm going to adjust the color. All right, I'm going to adjust this color. So we're going to take it up over here, and so I think we're good with this. This is what we're going to have. So I'm going to click on OK. Then I'm going to replace this one with the one we just created, and boom guys, this is what we're going to have. So I'm going to remove this black stroke, and by going to this, right click on it and select set outline color, and this is what we're going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this date, cut it, paste it over here, give it a black color so we can see it. Then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to remove this one. All right, so I'm going to cut out the dates, paste it over here, and I'm going to cut out this one, Ctrl K on your keyboard. So I'm going to place this one just right here. So what I'm going to do is change the font to Sequel, the one we had earlier. All right, so I'm going to scale this one up just right here. So I'm going to place this one here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this one down here, change the font to Sequel. All right, so I'm going to reduce this one. Then I'm going to use my shape tool and reduce the spacing just right here. And don't forget guys, give this video a thumbs up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to place it just right here and make sure it's aligned. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring in my my freehand tool. All right, I'm going to put a line here, give it a black stroke, just a tiny one guys, just a tiny one. So I'm going to reduce this one, it's kind of big. All right, it's kind of big. Then what I'm going to do now is, instead of redoing this one, I'm going to just copy this one, then bring it over here, then change this to 6. All right, 6 p.m. change this to 6 p.m. Then this one should be West African time, and this is what we're going to have. So I'm going to delete this one. So basically there's something I want to do to this, so I'm going to just basically come over here and draw a box here. All right, I'm going to draw a box just right here. All right, so I'm going to remove the black stroke. Now what I'm going to do is basically I'm going to drag this one to this part. All right, I'm going to bring it this one forward using shift plus page up. So select the number 8 and use shift plus page up and bring it forward. So what you're going to do now is I'm going to right click on this and convert to curve. So once you convert anything to curve or any of this, it is now an object. It's just like rasterizing in Photoshop. All right, so come over to your shape tool, then put a node here, put a node here, strike a node here, and just bring this one down because I don't want it to review. You know, it was like this, so just bring it in here. So we just have just this for now. And the next thing I'm going to do guys is I'm going to just bring this one up. All right, so what I'm going to do now is use my ellipse tool and draw this way. So I'm going to give this one a blue cyan color because I want to make use of something from this image. We have, you know, you can see we have a blue color here, so we need to replicate that something here so we can have different shade of colors. So I'm going to take this one in. All right, so we're going to use control plus page up to bring it forward. Just be pressing it, it's going to bring itself up, be pressing. All right, that is it guys. So this is what we're going to have guys, this is what we're going to have, this is what we are going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do guys is I'm going to bring in this time icon. Then I'm going to extract this from this background because as you can see we can't change the color. If you like click any of these colors here, it will not change. So what we're going to do is go to bitmap, convert it to bitmap. All right, then go to bitmap again, select mode black and white, and click on OK, and come over to trace bitmap, outline trace, line art. All right, so wait for this to load. So as you can see we have our before with background and we have our transparent background now as after. All right, so click OK. Now remove this and delete this one. So what you're going to do basically is reduce this one and basically bring it just right here, and reduce it and basically just place it just right here, and you can basically leave that to that, guys. We're good now, we're good with that. And the next thing we're going to do, guys, is I'm going to copy this. This is the Zoom meeting. This is the code for the meeting. All right, so let me basically take this one up a bit. Okay, let's leave that there. So I'm going to give this one a black color. Now what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to bring this logo. It's a Zoom meeting, guys, so we're using Zoom icon for it. So instead of just writing Zoom there, so we're going to use Zoom icon to, you know, make this okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to extract this by going to bitmap. Okay, let me just, it's okay the way it is, but we can actually come over to this, duplicate this, and go to bitmap, black and white, and mode black and white, and wait for it to load. So click on OK, then go to trace bitmap, outline trace, line art, and wait for it to load, guys. So what you're going to do now is click on OK. Once it's done, we have our before and we have our after here. So click on OK, and now what you're going to do is delete this one. Now ungroup this on your property bar, then remove this ones which you don't want. Now what you're going to do is group all of it and use your pick tool. Select this color over here, then you can basically color this way, and this is what you're going to have, guys. So I'm going to bring this one here. So I'm going to reduce this and place it just right here. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this one just right here, change the font to sequel. Now I'm going to reduce this one and place it just right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this, paste it here, then use Ctrl K to break this apart, so that we're going to change the font of this to this sequel. I'm going to select the bold one to differentiate something bolder. All right, this is fine. So just to differentiate this from this. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just place this one here, bring this one, and keep it just right here. All right, so I'm going to use Ctrl K to break it apart. Select Ctrl K and break it apart, then change the font of this to this sequel font, and leave this one just right here. And this is what you're going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my freehand tool and put a line here, just something light, give it a light gray, then basically rotate this one just right here, put another one here, and basically make sure it's aligned to this, and boom, guys, this is what we are going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do is basically we're going to leave this here, and we're going to bring this one down just right there, and reduce that and bring this one down. So this is what you're going to have, guys. This is what you're going to have for now. This is what you are going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to bring in my rectangle tool and draw a line here. All right, so let me remove the stroke so we can basically see. So I'm going to make this one a little bit of tiny by scaling it up this way. All right, so this is what you're going to have. So remember, I had this background. All right, I had this background. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this background. So what I'm going to do is hold my control, then point to this anchor point, the middle one, flip it this way. So once you do that, the first thing you're going to do now is use Control plus R to increase. All right, to add up, then select all of this, group it, and right click on it, select power clip, then place it into the tiny one we have here. So this is what you're going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do is right click and select this power clip just to adjust. All right, let's just make it smaller, then click on finish, and this is basically what you're going to have, guys. So the next thing we're going to do, guys, is I'm going to select this one, paste it over here, give it a black color, reduce it, and bring it just right here. So what I'm going to do now is use my rectangle tool, and draw a box here. All right, so I'm going to give it a blue color, remove the stroke, all right, if there is any. Then what I'm going to do is cut out this, paste it just in here, give it a white color, then bold this. All right, and basically, guys, this is what you're going to have. So as you can see, guys, we're making use of good colors, we're making use of plain background, we're aligning our text and making it look good. All right, so this is it. This is just it and nothing more. And what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to cut this one. All right, and I'm going to paste this just right here. Then I'm going to bold it and scale it up just right here. So I'm going to bring this one here and leave it just right there, reduce it. All right, so this is basically what you're going to have, guys. And this is the what's called, okay, join Zoom meeting. This is the link for that, but this link will not be clickable, so we're just going to place it in here. All right, so just give it a black color. So we're going to just place it just right here, and I'm going to reduce this, place it here, give it a black color. So what I'm going to do now is let me take this one up a bit, and okay, bring it down a bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my rectangle tool and draw a line here. All right, make sure it's aligned to this. Now remove the fill and give it a black outline, and use set outline color to give it a black stroke. So use your shape tool to give it a round corner this way. And what you're going to do is increase, let me remove this so we can be seen. So we're going to increase this line to be more thicker. So use F12, command F12 on your, sorry, F12, the key F12 on your keyboard. Select F12, just click on it this way. This is going to come up. But if you don't have this, just come over to this, if yours is not working, just come over to this what's it called, this pen icon here, double click on it, and it's going to come up. So come over to weight. All right, then select either 1.5 is too much, select 1.0, that's okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce this and place it just right here. All right, so we're going to just scale this up this way, and put this just right here, and this is what we're going to have, guys. So I'm going to reduce this. All right, we're going to just make sure it's aligned with this one. All right, so that is it, guys. So that is it. So this is how we designed this simple but unique seminar e-flyer in CorelDRAW. If you have any question, guys, don't forget, drop me a comment in the comment section below. Don't forget, guys, subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, guys. See you guys in my next video.